students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. In our last video, we have discussed about chapter number 1 and chapter name is Locating Places on a Globe. And in this video, we are going to discuss about the worksheet of this chapter 1, that is answer the following question in a paragraph. So student, first of all, let's have a quick overview on the chapter number 1 because the whole exercise is depend upon the topic of chapter 1. So first of all, we will know about the lines on a globe. Lines on a globe. Imaginary lines. Imaginary means not real. Circling the globe in an east-west direction are called lines of latitude. Are parallel. As they are parallel to the equator, it means the lines which are not connect with each other, the line running side by side away keeping the same distance between them, that is parallel. Next is lines of longitude. They are used to measure distance north and south of the equator. The lines circling the globe in a north south direction are called lines of longitude or meridians. The student, now look at the lines of latitude and longitude. Lines of latitude are imaginary lines that run across the globe in an east-west direction. They run parallel to the equator, the imaginary line that run across the middle of the earth. And next one is lines of longitude are imaginary line marked on the globe. They extend across the surface of the globe in a north-south direction. Lines of longitude are called meridians. So student, these are the line which is on the globe to locate the places. So now come on the exercises. Answer the following question in a paragraph. It means in these exercises you have to give answer according to the given question. Question number 1 is describe the main feature of latitude. Draw a globe and mark the line of latitude on it. So look at the answer. It means in this question you have to write about the lines of latitude and the feature, and after that you have to draw a globe and mark the line of latitude on it. So look at the answer. Your answer is lines of latitude are imaginary line. Imaginary means something that is not really there, that run across the globe in an east-west direction. They run parallel to the equator. They run parallel to the equator. Parallel means line running side by side, always keeping the same distance between them. The imaginary line that run across the middle of the earth. Therefore, the lines of latitude are also known as parallel. Now look at the feature of latitude. Feature. First feature is line of latitude mark the distance of a place north and south from the equator. So student, line of latitude mark the distance of a place north and south, north pole and south pole from the equator. These are the first feature of latitude. Next one is second, parallel number from the equator 0 degree. They increase in value as they move north and south away from the equator till they reach the pole. So student, parallel are numbered from the equator. Parallel are numbered from the equator 0 degree. They increase in value as they move north and south away from the equator till they reach the poles. Look at the next. The parallel are at an equal distance from one another. So student, lines of latitude are parallel and it keeps the equal distance from one another. Look at the next. Next is they form complete circle with decrease in size as they move away from the equator. So student, line of latitude form complete circle which decrease in size as they move away from the equator. The North Pole and South Pole are just point of lines of latitude. So now look at this picture. This is the picture of lines of latitude. Here look at this. This is the lines of latitude and both are parallel to each other. The student, look at this lines of latitude. Question number 2 is, what are the main features of longitude? Draw a diagram to show the location of the prime meridian on the globe. So student, in this question you have to explain about lines of longitude and the feature of longitude. So look at the answer. Lines of longitude are imaginary lines marked on the globe. They extend across the surface of the globe in a north-south direction, and they goes to north and south direction. Lines of longitude are also called meridian. So student, we can call lines of longitude as meridian. The 0-degree longitude is known as the prime meridian. Now look at the feature of longitude. First one is, lines of longitude mark the distance of a place east or west of the prime meridian. So student, lines of longitude locate the distance of a place east or west of the prime meridian. Next, they are numbered from the prime meridian 0 degree. They increase in value eastward. So student, they are numbered from the prime meridian and they increase in value eastward and westward. So student, when the lines of longitude goes to eastward and westward, then they increase in value till they meet at the 180-degree longitude, which lie opposite the prime meridian. Next one is third feature, that is the meridian to the east of the prime meridian are numbered degree E, and the meridian to the west of the prime meridian are numbered degree W. So student, if the prime meridian are on the side of east, then we can represent it degree E, and when the meridian are on the side of west, then we can represent it degree W. Now look at the next feature. The meridian are equal in length and from semicircle. So student, the meridian forms semicircle and that extend from north pole to south pole. Look at the next feature. Unlike parallel, the distance between any two meridian is not equal throughout. They are spaced furthest apart at the equator and come closer together as they approach the poles. They finally meet at a point at the pole. So student, lines of longitude are not parallel like lines of latitude because it is not equal throughout. They are spaced further apart at the equator and some closer together they approach the pole. So it is not parallel lines. Look at the pictures. This is the pictures of lines of longitude. So look at this. This is the north pole and this is the south pole, and the lines of longitude goes from north pole to south pole. And look at this. This is the prime meridian and it is 0 degree. So student, these are the prime meridian. Now come on the next question, that is question number 3. What is international deadline and what is its importance? Why is it not a straight line? So student, look at the answer. The international deadline ideal roughly follow the 180-degree latitude. The international deadline roughly follow the 180-degree latitude, and international deadline are important meridians. The lines mark the place where the calendar date change. So student, this line mark the place where the date of calendar change from one date to the next date. If it is October 20 to the west of the ideal, then it will be October 21 to the east of the ideal. Next, why is it important? International deadline is very important, as we know that it is drawn on a zigzag manner because it is deviate at place on map so that it doesn't cut through any island or cause confusion of date in country. Next add why is it not a straight line? Why ideal is not a straight line? So look at this. The ideal is not a straight line. Ideal means international deadline it zigzag over the sea to avoid cutting across countries. They ensure that all the part of the country lying across the 180-degree longitude can maintain the same distance and same date and time. So student, international date line is not a straight line because it is in zigzag over the sea to avoid cutting across country. So student, I hope you all are understood about the worksheet, and you have to done this questions in your CW of social study, and this is your today's homework. That's all, and thank you.